Are the Nofap benefits real? Are there any Nofap superpowers? Are the advantages based on scientific data, or are they due to the placebo effect? At some point in your Nofap journey, you might have asked this question over and over again. The truth is that everyone is different. Thus, various people will benefit from Nofap in different ways. Some are significantly more visible and noticeable than others. Some Fapstronauts have such strong changes that they've coined the term Nofap superpowers. Nofap isn't anti-masturbation or anti-sex. It's about removing the need for pornography from your life. The issue here is porn addiction. When you go on Nofap, you're giving up porn, masturbation, and orgasm for a period of time, usually 90 days, to allow your brain and body to reset. You'll see the benefits of Nofap, or Nofap superpowers as some refer to them, during and after this period. The doubts that come in your mind are not usually based on a lack of understanding of the benefits of Nofap, but rather on a desire to return to your previous life, where you fapped on a regular basis with no clear aims in mind. Everything in your life will become easier once you learn to oppose it. You must first comprehend the benefits of Nofap, after which it will be much easier to continue your Nofap journey. The truth is that you're constantly perplexed due to lack of knowledge. Understand these advantages and decide whether it's worthwhile. More energy. Increased energy is one of the most frequently observed Nofap advantages. Fapping and PMO can deplete a lot of energy, both mentally and physically. Ejaculation on a regular basis depletes nutrients, disturbs your body, and affects your mood. How can you be able to alter your life and attract the things you desire if you don't have the energy to do the things you need to do every day? The secret of sex transmutation is so strong that Napoleon Hill, author of Think and Grow Rich, dedicated an entire chapter of his self-help classic to it. The concept of putting your sexual energy to better use. We must learn to channel our enormous amounts of energy into something helpful, productive, rather than wasting it on fap. Increased confidence. Increased confidence is another Nofap superpower. It's most likely one of the most well-known Nofap advantages. While there are a variety of psychological reasons why people report feeling more confident after starting Nofap, it could also be due to how your body uses hormones. According to one study, testosterone level in men jumped by up to 145.7% after 7 days of Nofap, and higher testosterone levels are linked to enhanced confidence. Another study discovered that masturbating reduced the number of androgen receptors in their brains. Your body uses testosterone with the help of androgen receptors. This shift in hormones, along with a slew of other mental and physical advantages gained while on Nofap, appears to have resulted in an increase in self-assurance, greater self-esteem. When you're doing PMO, you have a lot of unspoken thoughts and questions running through your mind. Pornography can make you subconsciously doubt a variety of things, including your bedroom ability, physical appearance, and relationships. I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't going to be easy. When you're masturbating to other people having sex, it's impossible to feel good about yourself. How depressing is that? I mean, seriously, consider it. What are you doing with your time now that you don't have time to be with a real partner? Not only will you feel unconscious humiliation and guilt, but it will also undermine your self-esteem. You'll be able to let go of the toxic shame you've been dragging around and increase your self-esteem once you start Nofap. Get your motivation back. Increased motivation is one of the most commonly reported Nofap advantages. So, how would that function in practice? You can really down-regulate your dopamine receptors when you PMO and are continually elevating the levels of dopamine in your brain. That means that in order to feel well, you need more pleasure all of the time. This can also sap your desire to accomplish anything. Because you're no longer able to appreciate them, you can become numb to regular joys. The dopamine reward system in your brain is also structured to earn the maximum reward with the least effort. It's always on the lookout for the next dose of dopamine. Pornography, social networking, video games, sweets, and other medications are all highly addictive in this way. Why go to all the effort to do something worthwhile to feel good when you can make yourself feel good with a few clicks? Become a productivity machine. Being productive entails greater time management, discipline, motivation, and goal-oriented behavior. One of the best things about Nofap is that it turns you into a productivity machine. Your motivation rises when your dopamine levels level out. Because your prefrontal cortex is stronger, you'll have more willpower and self-discipline, and you'll make better decisions. You'll be able to concentrate and focus for longer periods of time, and you won't experience brain fog or the urge to hunt for distractions. You'll also have a lot more free time. If you're addicted to porn, you might easily spend the entire day watching porn. That implies you'll have a lot of interruptions at work, which wastes time. Consider how much more time you'd have if you had an extra 8 to 16 hours per week to focus on something useful, That's an additional 2 working days per week. Increased happiness and optimism. People that use Nofap say they are happier, more optimistic, and have a greater appreciation for the simple things in life. This makes sense since when you stop PMO, you're first and foremost clearing your mind of all those unpleasant sexual pictures. Consistently high dopamine levels caused by PMO limit the number of dopamine receptors in the brain, making you indifferent to ordinary pleasures. You'll also be making progress toward important goals, which equals happiness. Greater self-discipline and willpower. When you decide to go Nofap and establish a streak, you're actually strengthening your brain's prefrontal cortex. Executive function is controlled by the prefrontal cortex. What exactly does that imply? Its main focus is on decision-making and self-control. It's the thing that keeps you from succumbing to your bad habits and unhealthy desires. The majority of people who succeed with Nofap also begin meditating at the same time. Meditation has also been shown to help strengthen the prefrontal cortex, so begin meditating right now. No brain fog and greater mental clarity. While on Nofap, most people report a significant improvement in memory and cognitive performance. The finest Nofap benefit is finally getting rid of brain fog and being able to think properly. Masturbation and fapping to porn are energy drainers for both the body and the brain. Over time, the higher amounts of stress hormones and dopamine take their toll. You'll start to experience crystal clear thinking. If you can use techniques like Nofap, cold shower, and meditation combined, you become more attractive. One of the common benefits people on the Nofap experience is increased attention from the opposite sex. If you're happier, motivated, focused, and confident, then you'll automatically become more attractive. However, it does seem like it's linked to higher testosterone and pheromones. In his book, The Rational Male, Rollo Tomassi writes, from a biomechanical perspective, the indication is that men who consistently masturbate are essentially broadcasting their status as betas, and women's biochemical mechanics subconsciously registers this about them. Greater muscle growth. One of the benefits of Nofap is increasing testosterone levels, and this means greater muscle growth for men. But when people start Nofap, they have so much extra time and energy that they create new healthy habits too. That means going to the gym and building the body they've always wanted. Reduce your social anxiety. The more porn, masturbation, and orgasm you watch, the lower your testosterone and the higher your prolactin. An increase in anxiety and a decrease in confidence are the effects of these hormone changes. Fapping to porn can lead to low self-esteem and anxiety while you're among other people. Pornography is insidious because it alters your self-image unknowingly, so you won't see the impact until you quit and reboot for 90 days. Testosterone is one of the most important hormones to promote muscle growth. That's also one of the reasons why men can gain muscle and lose fat when they get a balanced amount of testosterone. When testosterone level is low due to stress, anxiety, then it will affect your body as well as mind. So choose wisely which path is best for you future, and create a life that you've always wanted.